look at me. I dance it.
You dancing? I see. I probably should have went in and used the bathroom before I went. I'm gonna be up here for a little bit. I'm gonna try to go through it. Hold on. All right. Pull my stats up, bro. Hey, yo. What? Hold on. Y'all come on in here. Where the Michigan fans at? Where the Michigan fans at? Yo. Michigan fans need to report to the live on my mama. Let's go. They gotta send it out to everybody. Duke won today, baby. You excited? You are. That's what's up. My son excited, y'all. Yeah, JT. Yeah. Yeah. Did we win? Of course. It's up. 68-63. Duke win 68-63. Number one. First of all, not only number one, unanimous, bro. If any coach or writer vote for any team other than Duke, shout out to my boy Braxton Hughes, man, for the love, bro. My God. Bro, anybody vote for any team other than Duke for number one in the country, bro, I want them to revoke their credentials straight up. We should be unanimous number one on Monday, G. You know what I'm saying? JT, hold on. Let me get what you say, JT. Exactly what you said, too, if Kaden Patton get into that screen to roll. I told y'all, bro, I've been watching Michigan so much, bro. I've been stuck in Michigan. I've, literally been taping their games and going back rewatching them. Mara is a drop big. We literally did to him what teams be doing to Rudy Gobert in the playoffs. He's an elite defender if you bring the noise to him. Put that guy in the actions. Curtains. Where the Michigan fans at? Because y'all was popping big. Y'all was popping big. Me being a Kentucky fan, we just lost to Auburn. Damn, that sucks. Appreciate that, Braxton Hughes. Love that. Love that. Dude, have to build the Michigan thanks to Cam. Thanks to everybody. Thanks to everybody. Never the underdog. Say that again. Yeah, say that again, Dylan Day. Dylan Day 688. We never the underdogs. Never the underdogs. Let them know. Lennox. Let them know. Never the underdogs. You trying to get out, baby?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Tell everybody bye.
Bye.
All right. You want to say let's go Duke?
Yeah.
Go say let's go Duke to the camera. Oh, now you want to be shy. All right, bye, baby. I'll see you later. Yeah, I'm raising another Duke fan. Y'all know how we coming. Everybody ran that mouth. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody, bro. I want all y'all. I'm going through the comments. Duke fans, I love y'all. I'm looking for the Michigan fans right now in the comments. Hold on. I love y'all. I'm going to get to y'all. I promise. I want Nick haters, too. Nick haters, Michigan fans, everybody, bro. I want all y'all in the comments. Let's go. Report. Because y'all had a lot to say. Jay Williams was the only one giving us a W. I saw that, too. He knew he had to make amends for that, what he pulled against UNC on game day. He knew that was bogus. He knew he had to make amends for that. And we won the game. He brought us some luck. Too. You know what I mean? Yeah. My boy Rock said, I told you I would never fear a team that starts Elliot Cadeau. Yo, Cadeau had a UNC jersey on under that Michigan jersey. The ghost of Hubert Davis past came back and got him again. Still here. He ain't gonna never beat the Hubert Davis allegations, bro. Shout out to Cadeau for selling tonight. He didn't really play bad. He shot bad. I'm glad that 40% three-point percentage that he got kept him so confident, bro, and I'm glad. And also, I have no idea why Dusty May didn't play LJ Kaysen more than him. Cadeau played 29 minutes. Let me double check, make sure I ain't tweaking. Cadeau had 29 minutes. LJ Kaysen played 14, bro. Kaysen outplayed him. I don't understand what he was doing, but thanks. What's the team that flops the most? I don't know. It ain't nothing about us. You know what I mean? We looked amazing tonight, yo. We looked amazing. Luke said Duke can win it all. You think? You think? Double tap the screen for our Blue Devils, yo. Yes, sir. Double tap the screen for our Blue Devils shutting the nation up tonight because nobody thought we was going to win this game, bro. I've been listening to everybody talk all week long, bro. All week long, I've been listening to everybody's show. I've been watching everybody's previews. Nobody gave us a chance to win this game, bro. And it's like the disrespect. The disrespect that y'all done showed my Blue Devils, bro. All my life, yo. It's going to be real quiet. I can't wait to watch Philly 68 tonight, bro. I can't wait to watch After Dark. Because they was glazing Michigan after that Purdue win, bro. The way we locked Yaxu down in the second half, like we do Caleb. Listen, bro. Shout out to Yaxu. Yaxu played amazing. But as much as Yaxu was cooking in the first half, I thought that was advantage Duke. Michigan is not a one-on-one team, bro. That's not like, for as good as Yaxu's being, like he's only averaging like 14 or somewhere around there a night because Michigan don't need him to do that all night. They got like 4 or 5 guys that's averaging like 10. Like, and with Yaxu going off, I knew that was going to throw the rhythm off of everybody else. And it worked. Literally. Yaxu 21, Marez 13, Adamara had 10. Nobody else in double figures. So it worked, bro. It worked. I ain't tripping. T-Rav, let's go. Shout out to T-Rav in the chat, man. Refs tried to sell. Man, look. I felt like the refs was smooth tonight. It's like this was a pretty clean game. How many fouls we have? 16 for Michigan, 17 for Duke. It's a pretty clean game. I'll take it, yo. You know what I mean? Duke got saved by refs and Mar getting in foul trouble. Okay, I couldn't wait for somebody. I couldn't wait for one of you. The refs helped y'all out. You do realize that, first of all, Duke put Mar in foul trouble with the physicality we was playing against. Mar is soft, and I told y'all that. He's soft. You go in, like, everything that we did, I'm talking about straight ahead. We seen how soft he was. Slim piped on Mara like the second play of the game, bro. And that ain't even one of, like, Slim has been, like, showing the ability to get downhill. But out of all people that put Mara in a body bag, Michigan fans probably wouldn't have thought it would be Isaiah Evans. We showed right out the rip, how, like, soft he was. You know what I mean? Mara's a really good player, though. But he can be had with his physicality. And I've been saying that. Also, Mar played 22 minutes, my guy. That's all he plays. He literally played the season average. I don't want to hear that foul trouble shit, and I'm sorry. Mama, if you watching this, I'm sorry. I said I won't curse no more. Y'all done got me cursing. I'm sorry. I'm that hyped tonight. I don't really want to hear nothing about foul trouble, though. Like, for real. Because that man played his season average in minutes and did nothing. I ain't going to say he didn't do nothing. What did he do? He had double figures. Duke punked Michigan tonight, point blank, period. Don't say nothing else other than that. Like, Duke flat out punked Michigan, bro. Mara had 10 points, 4 rebounds, 7-3 with 4 rebounds. Bro, don't y'all ever bring up the best front court in the country in y'all life and not name Cameron Booth and Patrick Gomber. No, none of y'all ever do it, bro. None of y'all ever do it. I'm sorry, I'm going to get to y'all comments today, but I'm on one tonight. We the best in the nation. Yeah, Catherine Nelson, they want to complain about the foul calls, goofies. Imagine if Duke would have lost. We'd have got, and you couldn't even complain about the foul calls, bro. It was 16-17. You know what I'm saying? Michigan shot 18 free. They shot more free throws than Duke. Shut up. I don't want to hear nothing about no fouls. 13 for 18 for Michigan, 12 for 17 from Duke. We just flat out beat them. And Michigan fans in here. Yaks J2K, you a Michigan fan. We would have beat y'all about 20? How? Duke was the better team all game, bro. What is you watching? You know what's up. Shout out my boy Dash in the chat. You know I'm on one. Tonight, Dash, because they been running their mouth too much. And I ain't going to hold y'all. Y'all Michigan fans ain't humble enough in this chat for me. You know what I'm saying? It should be good game, bro. Duke is better than what we thought, bro. Y'all want to cop out with the refs? Man, out of here, G. Duke was the better team all night. Anybody that watched that game knows that is facts. Better team won this game, bro. On my mama. 2 best teams in the country. Okay, see, Michigan fan, we can do this. 2 best teams in the country, I agree. I ain't going to cap y'all now. I'm up here popping it off. I do not want to see Michigan in this tournament. Let that be it, bro. Let them get beat by anybody before they get to us. I ain't got to prove nothing. We ain't got nothing to prove to none of y'all no more, G. Nothing. Y'all got it. We done did it. I don't want to see Michigan no more, bro. I don't want to hear like this is a preview of the national championship game. It better not be. I want to play Creighton in the title game. I don't want, listen, we done did what we had to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you call me neither. I ain't soft for none of that. Rectum Tech. Like, what is, boy, get out of here. We'll smoke them too. I'm bad. That shot on JT, that sucks what happened to him. But we should have beat them too. We should be undefeated right now. That really pisses me off. We should be 27-0 right now, bruh. I dare one of y'all to say different. We should be 27-0. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Who not even from NC? I am. What y'all talking about, boy? Raleigh. In here. Let's go. I'm gonna get to y'all comments, y'all. I promise y'all I'm on one. And y'all, you know, and I know y'all gonna be in abundance tonight. All right. So how about this? Since I don't want to keep going back up, we're gonna do some interaction with y'all because I want to see how everybody felt about Duke fans specifically. Outside of Cameron Boozer, MVP of the game tonight. Who y'all think was the MVP of the game tonight outside of Cameron Boozer? Me personally, Nick Amenia, bro. Nick Amenia had like a Derek Lively type impact game, like how he had against UNC that time. We had like 6 points. Nick Amenia had 6 points, 3 for 4 from the field, 9 rebounds. He played some of the biggest 24 minutes I've ever seen from him, bro. Nick, I see it. Nick was the MVP. Somebody said Caleb. See Mo Nick. Yes, sir. Love to see Nick getting his love. Kyrie say Nick for sure. Dame or Malik. I thought they both were important defensive. Dame was amazing defensively on Elliot Cadeau. And shout out to Coach Shire for having the waivers to stick with that lineup when everybody was like, I don't know if we can trust another like Slim to guard Yaxel. You know what I mean? Shout out to Coach Shire for sticking to his guns. Rock Putman said, well, I was trying to get, okay, let me read this real quick. I'll go back to you, Rock. I've been on the Michigan panels doing the Lord's work tonight. Shout out to my boy 44 Pro. Hey, bro, I had to do Crazy Cats. I really just got off the Crazy Cat. I'm on y'all neck tonight. I'm on the Michigan fans' neck till 2. We play Notre Dame on Tuesday. Y'all gonna hate me. Hold on, where that Michigan? I just seen a comment that said Michigan fan here. Let me go back. And shout out to y'all, man. I love y'all. Y'all double tap the screen. Y'all coming through in these comments tonight, bro. Shout out to all the support. Shout out to the Michigan fans that showed up in the face of defeat, because, you know what I'm saying, that's a hard loss to take. I mean, honestly, either one of these teams, bro, didn't lose. It was nothing to lose by losing this game. You know, there you go. Appreciate that, baby. Michigan fan here in good game. Cam Boozer stepped up in those last minutes. Yes, he did. Shout out to you for noticing that. And shout out to, like, the fact that Cam, like, really went takeover mode. Like, Cam, statistically, I was really about to cap y'all out. He had 18, 10, and 7. Bruh, it won't like super dominant scoring wise, but when it was time to get buckets, he got buckets. 18, 10, and 7 in a game like this is crazy. And can we please shut up with this? It won't translate to the league type stuff. I feel like we beat all the allegations tonight. That's why I'm so excited, bro. Pat should have been MVP of the game. Big rebound. Pat was amazing. I feel you on that, Dimples. He was amazing too. In his 20. And shout out to Pat. Double tap the screen for Pat playing 28 minutes tonight, y'all. Pat played 28 minutes. He played more than Adamara. He played more than Morez Johnson. Let me make sure I ain't cap. I know he played more than Mara. Oh, him and Morez played 28 together. All right. He played more than Mara. It is what it is. Yo, shout out to Pat, bro. Pat was amazing tonight, bro. Pat was amazing. So everybody think Nick was an MVP. My thoughts on Darren not playing. I was going to get that. Hey, listen, honestly, I'm so happy, bro. I'm so happy about this the way this team played. I'm not even about to trip on Darren not playing, because we only played 8, but everybody helped in this win. All 8 players played a key role in winning this game. This is one of the few Duke games where that I've seen that we look at the totality of it, and you can't say that nobody didn't deserve the minutes they got. Nick all deserved 24 of his. Caden probably should have got more than 17, honestly. He played well in his. Malik played well in his 19. Like, I mean, it sucks that Darren didn't play, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, Cadeau couldn't shoot tonight, though, sadly. No, he couldn't. And Cadeau got some good looks. Cadeau's been a really good shooter this season statistically, but I felt like it just... A lot of that played into Michigan because, listen, bro, Cadeau is at which he still had 6 assists and only 1 turnover. But Cadeau is at his best when he's in distribution mode. Even though he's been a better 3-point shooter this season, that's not his strength. And when he's shooting 8 threes, 6 threes, my bad, I ain't trying to oversell you, shorty. That's not helping his team. Like, he still had the 6 assists, and he didn't turn the ball over. That's why I say he didn't really play bad. He shot bad, but thank God he shot bad. You know what I'm saying? 8 is the Duke way. Go back in history. Coach K was the same way he was. The 8-man rotation, honestly, is all you need. You do not need 9, 10 minutes. And I was seeing that. I think I had a video early in the season before the season started when everybody was kind of speculating on who was going to get minutes. And everybody was like, we're going to play 10 guys. Like, when everybody thought Sebastian Wood before he even redshirted. Like, I was like, bro, 9, 10-minute rotations just don't work. They don't work. Like, you need a solid 8, really 7. If you got an interchangeable big and a guard that can guard up, you good. That's really all you need. Do I think Darren hitting the portal? Hard to say. I think with Jordan Smith going to Arkansas, chances went up for him coming back to Duke. I'll say that. So, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. You know, Elliott sold the backdoor layup. That was huge. Bro, he wasn't going to get it. Like, I mean, but, like, and Cam kind of, like, messed, like, when you used to play when people don't really understand, like, length gets in your head. Like, Cam pump faked on one. He sold the layup where he ended up getting blocked, where he caught the ball on a slip. And if he would have just went up originally, he would have had the layup. But that length one is in his head. Same thing happened with Cadeau. That length was in his head. And that was a huge play, though. Like, huge play. You know what I mean? But, I mean, thank God he did it, bro. Like, I will say this, bro. The most gratifying thing about this win to me as a Duke fan is the fact that this wasn't an outlier game. It wasn't like a game that Duke shot and hit 16, 15 threes, or like a game where Michigan, like Yaxel Lindenberg only had 4 points or something. Like, Michigan played very well, bro. Very well. I just felt like that Duke's strengths were put on display, which is on the defensive end. And maybe now people can realize how good of a defensive team Duke is by holding the offensive juggernaut to 63. Not only that, Duke held them, I think it was 7 fast break points. Yep. Duke held Michigan to 7 fast break points, bro. That is elite. I'm glad that Duke won a game like that. You know what I mean? So, hold on. Let me see what my man Rock said. I just love this team unwavering toughness. They drag good teams into the deep water and then drag. Hey, listen, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about who Duke plays. You can't even use that excuse this year. You cannot even use that excuse with this Duke team this year. This schedule has been a juggernaut, like a gauntlet, bro, from start to finish. ACC has been better. You know what I mean? The ACC gonna get legitimate like 6 or 7 teams. Duke was 100% more physical. And shout out to my boy Riley Newton for that too. I appreciate that. Mark's edits is right on. I'm assuming you a Michigan fan. You a Michigan fan, bro? But and that's another thing that I'm happy about. Like that pleases me with this win. Duke was way more physical than Michigan, bro. Appreciate that love too, man. I love y'all, man, for real. Like I just can't get over how like physically dominant Duke was against this front line that everybody has been terrified of this team. Yo, I appreciate that love too. Yes, sir. Hindu DDMF. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm bad with names, but I do appreciate the love you showing, my boy. Yeah, man, but man, bro, it feels good to, like, beat a team at their own game. Like, we out-rebounded Michigan, bro, 41-28. We smacked them on the glass. How many offensive rebounds they had? We out 8-13. We won offensive rebounds, 8-13. The rebound battle total, 41-20. Like, bro, we literally out-physical the biggest. Well, they're not even the biggest, you know what I mean? Who is the biggest team in college? Illinois? I think Illinois is the tallest team. My boy IQ Quan. Appreciate that love. Shout out to my boy IQ Quan, man. Let's go. Like, yeah, but just to out-physical that team, bro, it is what it is. JT said, our main problem is looking for the main option when Cam and Slim are out of the game. I'm not going to hold you. That offense looks really ugly when Cam sits down, especially when, like, Cam and Isaiah sit down together. But the biggest thing of the game to me, where I was like, we're going to be fine, when Cam went out with those 4 fouls, we didn't really lose any ground. Like, that was Michigan's chance to completely switch the momentum of the game completely. And Duke is so good defensively, it honestly don't even really matter, bro. We can suffer offensive lows in games because our defense is not going to give up too much. You know what I mean? So, like, JT, you right. It is very problematic, us trying to manufacture offense outside of Cameron Booth and Isaiah Evans. But defensively, I don't even really feel like that's going to be a problem in the tournament because defensively, we'll be able to hold it down. And I dare one of y'all to tell me we're going to play a team better than this in the tournament. We will not play a team better than this. And we were able to pull it out against them. So, I mean, it is what it is. Damn, am I alumni? No, I ain't no alumni. I'm just a fan, bro. You know what I'm saying? Are you alumni? What's wrong with you, man? Talk about me and being an alumni. Is you an alumni? Did you graduate from Michigan? I hope you did, because it probably hurt worse for y'all. I hope you are an alumni. Shout out to you for being here, though. You my guy. Thank you for the support. Thank you for even being here. Cadeau still trash. Yeah, you right, T-Roy. Same old Elliot Cadeau. Foster shot great. Foster played great. And Foster been doing this all year in big games. All year in big games, he been coming to play, bro. You know what I mean? All season. So I'm excited that for him to, like, because he had a really good stretch. You know what I mean? He had a really good stretch in this game that I felt like steadied the ship. My one question is, how many times at the end of games can Dusty ask for reviews? I don't know. I mean, you kind of, in a game this highly contested, you just got, every possession matters. Shout out to Riley Newton for that, yo. Every possession matters. So some of that I do get. You got to fight for every possession. So, you know what I mean? I ain't really, like, tweaking too much on that. You know what I mean? Q Quan said, C. Foss was great today for sure. Yeah, we get stuck when Cam is not in. It's ugly. It's really ugly. But thank God we can defend even when Cam is not in. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Said big boy, Pat is tough. Pat is the most underrated player in college basketball. And I know I'm a Duke fan, and that's gonna sound like a homer take. And maybe it is, because I watch Pat more intently than I watch a lot of the other players in college basketball. But I genuinely feel like nobody appreciates what he does. I felt like his role got highlighted a little bit more after what happened with the UNC game, you know. But I think Pat's the most underrated guy in college basketball, bro. He like really, really, really. These Michigan fans keep requesting up. I think they want to come up and talk. Let somebody up. You can let somebody up. We're going to go real quick. We're going to go in and out because I want to interact today, especially them. I'm glad they here. You can let them up, boo, whoever come. I wish Michigan would attack Cam, though. He had 4, so that was kind of dumb on Morez not trying. I mean, one of the other more important things today, too, is that Michigan's half-court offense just was not there today. Their half-court offense didn't really look good outside of what Yaxu did. What's up?
Yo,
What's good?
yo, so I want to say something, right? So you
All
know
right.
how you said, that Duke, like, but
Yeah.
like, a good team, right? Tell me.
Go ahead. They go ahead. Oh, my boo cut him off. I was going to entertain Shorty. It is. My boo cut him off. My bad, man. It is what it is. Pat gives us a psychological advantage to us. Pat is amazing, bro. When I bet on a bet, he never gets 4 rebounds. When I don't, he plays great. You talking about Pat? Stop betting on Pat, man. Because you already know how I go with Pat. Pat is up and down with his statistical output, but you know. Oh, you got to be 18. All right, I feel you, boo. I'm with you. You know, we don't need none of that crazy stuff going on. You right. Bro was like 6 years old. Like, why is you up this late, shorty? You ain't got to go to church anymore. It's 11:30. What you doing? You know what I'm saying? TikTok is this is a young person's app. I understand that. That's why I appreciate people like T-Roy, man. You know what I'm saying? UNC on you, boy. We on y'all neck. UNC fans better shut the hell up forever. All y'all gotta be scared. All y'all gotta be scared right now. No, y'all scared. Little Young was about to cuss us all out. And then the live. Nah, for real, he did sound like, you know what I'm saying, his mama went home and he was ready to say some stuff he know he couldn't say when she was in there. That's what it felt like. But you know, it is what it is. Hey, man, shout out to you, though, bro. I appreciate you. Carolina fans got 14 days left. They days are numbered. Word up. Appreciate that, IQ Quan. Love that, though. Love that. They days are numbered, boy. Like, for real, for real. Carolina fan, I know Carolina fans are scared after what they saw today. Don't know Carolina fan. I don't care if Caleb come back or not. Don't know Carolina fan want this Duke Blue Devil smoke right now. None of y'all. None of y'all in lie. I dare y'all to lie and say you do. I dare you to lie and say you do. You know what I'm saying? None of y'all, North Carolina, straight cheeks. Both on, left and right. T-Roy, I came on around 11. Yeah, about 11. Okay, I can't even remember who it is. I'm going to start saving. I'm going to save these lives. I'm going to put the live on my YouTube channel. The Brotherhood Breakdown's the same as my TikTok. I can't even remember who it was, bro, that had suggested that I save the live, but I figured out how to do it, and now I'm going to save this live. So it's going to be if you got here late or if you missed any live from now on, I'm going to start saving all of them to my YouTube channel. So you can go back and see it. So that's why I'll be trying to read the comments out and everything for that specific purpose, you know. But yeah, I got up here about like 11. You know what I'm saying? You was nervous, Mr. 11. You was nervous about the game? I'm not gonna lie, I got nervous when Cam got that fourth. I can't cap. Like, I was all in here, Mr. Super Confident. I had to call my wife to calm my nerves down. She won't even in. I was on by myself. I literally had to call my wife to try to calm my nerves down, bro. I was nervous as hell. I ain't gonna hold you. Cam got that fourth, and I was like, oh. But I ain't gonna lie. Honestly, I ain't never been moral victory type of guy, but I was really comfortable. I had said halfway through the first half that, bro, I've seen enough. I honestly need, and I was panicking. I ain't gonna cap you down, but I've seen enough to, like, I was comfortable with the performance that Duke had to where I was like, yo, they shown me exactly what I needed to see. We going toe for toe with arguably the best team in the sport, and we holding our own. Everybody didn't think we were gonna hold our own. Appreciate that too, IQ Quan. And we were still holding our own, so I was like, all right, even if we lose, I've seen what I needed to see, because the season ain't gonna end on this loss. But I did want to win that game, because I wanted us to beat especially when it got down to the end. Appreciate that, boo. Appreciate that love. When it got close, like, I wanted John to beat John can't close out close games allegations. Like, I wanted all of that. And we beat all the allegations tonight, though, so, you know what I mean? Duke helped y'all. Oh, my God, bro. Okay, now I know why you said that. Because you is a little young. It makes sense now. Boozer is so good. Yeah, he is. I'm so glad he played for us, bro. Fun to see Caleb play well. It is. Him and Nick deserve like a performance like this in a game of this magnitude. You know what I mean? The Duke folks showed up in DC tonight. Was you at the game, bro? I know that's your hometown. Appreciate that too. I think it went too fast. Appreciate that love. Was you at the game? 44 proof. I know DC your hometown. Hey bro, Michigan fan here. Good dub. See y'all in the ship. Hopefully. I hope we don't. I don't want to see y'all at all. B3 game. Oh yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate that love. I don't want to see Michigan no more, bro. Congrats on Dusty and John agreeing to play this game. Kill it. Somebody knocked them off. I don't even really care. I don't mind if Duke play all lower season. I hope everybody that Duke play, they play as a result of an upset. Like, I want them to play the lowest seeds possible. I don't even want the smoke no more. It is what it is. I don't even want that smoke. Oh, you would have to sell all your organs to get in there. Yeah, I seen some of the prices, bro. I was like, shh. But I knew. You know what I mean? You want to play Michigan again? Tyler, you say you want to play Michigan again? Boy, you got my nerves. Nah. Who Duke going down to in March Madness? I don't know. You must be talking about the 2K version. We cutting them nets, my boy. We cutting them nets. Michigan was talking crazy all week. And come out and play. Y'all need to come out and play because y'all was talking crazy, bro. Like, for real. Oh. So you a Michigan fan. Tyler, you a Michigan. Oh, yeah, if you're a Michigan fan, of course you want that. You know what I mean? No, you really do want that again, though? I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to see this team no more, bro. It is what it is. Logan Ellington said Shia has stepped up big time from last year to this year. Results matter, bro. honestly. And then honestly, I think Shire has been showing growth every single year. I mean, he started out like right from scratch coaching a few years ago, his first coaching job. He's been getting better incrementally every year. But and then I felt like he get a bad rap for a few like bad performances that aren't the norm for him, and the narrative gets like thrown around like he's a game that can't, or he's a coach that can't coach in big games or win big games or close out. Like I don't know. I hate that narrative, and I'm glad that he was able to dispel some of those ridiculous ass rumors tonight. You know what I mean? Like for real, for real. 40 Report said, talk crazy all week and join forces with Carolina fans too this week. They just like, bro, I'm gonna hunt y'all down. I promise. It's only Saturday going into Sunday. I'm gonna spend all day tomorrow hunting Michigan fans down, bro. I'm hunting y'all down on all the apps, Instagram. I'm trying to pull up MySpace, see if it's Michigan fans up there. I'm hunting y'all down. I promise on my grind, on my granny's grave. I'm hunting y'all down all weekend. For real, for real. I hate the narrative, but he seems to be more confident and of sticking to a plan. Yeah, like he has a pretty like he's a really good coach. Yeah, MySpace, Anthony. I'm getting the fans everywhere on all the damn apps. Everybody, I'm hunting them down, G. Yeah, but shout out to Shire though. Shout out to Shire. He is growing as a coach. You think any chance? Wait, Shire. I'm assuming you saying Shire goes to the Bulls. No, I do not. He got a slam dunk. Like he literally got a lifetime contract for Duke if he wanted. It's got to go really bad for him to want to leave Duke. But I don't know. I don't need to hear it. The Chicago thing, because I know he's a really big Bulls fan. He's from Chicago. Everybody know that he's from that area. I mean, that could possibly be intriguing, but it's just as far as job security is not going to get. Job security in the NBA is nothing, bro. Like, I wouldn't even really wouldn't want to play with that. You know what I mean? Yeah, IQ Quan is one of the GOATs, man. I love him, man. Like, for real, shout out to him. How do I feel about the Houston loss to Zona? I'm not gonna lie. I'm weird. I'm a weird fan like that. When I saw Houston lose, I was like, okay, the lower seed teams are gonna win these games today. That's literally what I said. I was like, okay, the lower ranked teams are gonna win. You know, because Arizona was ranked lower than Houston coming into the game. So I was like, all right, that's a good omen for Duke. Turns out it was. So, you know what I mean? Safe to say Caleb Foster is Cadeau's daddy. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree 100%. Yeah, the Don Sale recruiting next year. Yeah. Dream Final Four. That's a good question. My dream Final Four as a Duke fan, Duke, St. Peter's, damn, who else? Lafayette, Louisiana, Monroe. I want three of the worst teams possible to be in that field with Duke. That is my dream, honestly. That ain't who I think it'll be, though. Jamal was trying to find your socials from the Crazy Cast. Let's go. Huge win. Shout out to Ray, man. We here. Yeah. Brotherhood Breakdown. That's me on all the socials on Instagram. I ain't as prevalent on Instagram. So I got accounts on all of the platforms, but I got kids, y'all. It'd be hard to run all of these. Like, it'd be hard. Like, so I just stick to TikTok basically because like that's where the most traction be. I can't really be off of all the platforms like that, bro. You know what I mean? I love to look on Kelvin Sampson's face, but both teams suck to me. Look, man, this big smoke with Houston for me. I'm with you. I don't care nothing about Houston. Love the fact that they can lose a game in prime time or like a big game. You know what I mean? Duke versus the whole Ohio Valley in the Final Four. No, for real. I don't know what y'all want as Duke fans, but I want three of the worst teams possible in the Final Four. Know who I think it'll be, honestly. I mean, of course, we don't know nothing about how the brackets that plays a lot in it too. But if I had to pick four teams, I would think would be in the Final Four would be Duke, Iowa State, Michigan, and Illinois, and Duke being a champ. But you never really know how the bracket's going, you know what I mean, how the bracket's going to play out, you know. We got to be better closing. What, closing game? Oh, man, we just closed out on the number one team in the country. Like, what you want us to do? Word up. Florida, yeah, I could see Florida in the Final Four, though. Iowa State losing right now, they are? Oh. They are. Damn. Okay. Hey, just look, man. We got the biggest win of the season. I could care less who win or lose right now. Honestly, we got the biggest. Yeah, BYU beating them with no Richie Saunders. That's gonna be. I don't know if that would be a bad loss. Yeah, that's a bad loss. They should beat them with no Richie Saunders. And AJ being a one-gun army. Illinois is really good, bro. Like for real, I've been watching them too, and not for nothing, Illinois is bigger than Duke across the board. As far as that positional size, like the positional size advantage that Duke got over everybody that they had against Michigan. Not just take a Damara out of it. Like that's where I felt like Duke could be better because I felt like our guards are still bigger. Our guards are not bigger than Illinois guards. Illinois got the size to be able to like match up, at least physically with Duke. You know what I mean? So yeah, I ain't worrying about them though. Honestly, I ain't worrying about them. It is what it is. Nick getting love on ESPN right now. Man, I love to see that, bro. Nick deserve that, man, because Nick been getting a lot of flack from the fan base. You know what I mean? Yeah. No, we were second biggest. Yeah, we second. We second behind Illinois. We the first biggest, like, we the first as far as, like, total height. And Illinois is first. That's because all they guards is, like, 6'8", 6'5", 6'6". Like, everything they play is 6'6" and up. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But is Duke the number one seed? I mean, I'm assuming you're saying number one overall seed. Yeah. But I don't think I think if Michigan would have won this game, Michigan couldn't have done nothing to lose the number one overall seed. I feel like Duke is in the driver's seat now, but Duke still got to finish off strong because Michigan still got, let's say Duke loses to Carolina. Knock on wood for me, y'all. Or Virginia. I ain't even going to say Carolina. Let's say Duke lose one more game. And Michigan run the table because Michigan still got Illinois and Michigan State left on their schedule after this. So if they run the table, they still got like Michigan could still be the number one overall seed. This didn't like disqualify them from that, but yeah, Duke is in the front runner. They're the front runner right now. Hold on, all the ever against Duke will put the rest of the night. You ain't lying about that, Ray. Put them straight to sleep. Every last one of them. The Camboos can't play against elite size and athleticism. Night to that one. Shia can't coach and down the stretch in big games. Night to that one. He can't make in-game adjustments. Night to that one. Like, we beat all the allegations, bro. All you feel me? All our schedule is tougher than Michigan's. I don't know. I know we got Virginia, we got Carolina. I don't know. It might be. Yeah, because we got State. Virginia, Carolina State is our last. Notre Dame. We got a layup. I don't think they got a layup like Notre Dame. We got Notre Dame next, and then it's a little rough after that. I think we're going to beat the brakes off of State. I ain't really worried about that game as much as I was at the beginning of the year. But, yeah. What's up, Ernest Lucas? What's up? Yeah, you might be right on that, T-Roy. Our schedule might be tougher, like, and as a whole with the remaining games because they got a couple of layups. They got Minnesota. They got Iowa. Yeah, you're right. I agree with that. I would say we got the tougher schedule. Yeah, what's up with this? You know, it is what it is. Be honest, that was a gold 10. You talking about the block, the one that Mara had on Cam? I don't know. I honestly didn't think that was gold 10, but I'm glad they called it gold 10. I thought he blocked that. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm glad they did. They called it though. Taylor Hawkins says just ready for 27-year-olds to graduate from Houston this year. Been playing forever. I'm so glad that I'm so glad we getting further and further away from that. We still got guys like Chad Baker-Mazard that's like 36 years old, still playing college basketball. And I don't know. But yeah, I'm sick of that too. You ain't lying, Taylor. I'm tired of that. T-Roy said we're gonna be the number one overall seed. We are in the driver's seat right now. Right now, we are for sure. I know I'm not scared of Illinois neither, y'all. Like, don't get that confused. I just think that they're a team that's a lot better than people really realize, and I think that that's one of the things that make them who they are is their positional size. You feel me? And they got a bunch of shooters, nothing but shooters. Nick Kamenya is the second round draft pick as of 11 p.m. Eastern. No, bro, we need Nick back. What you talking about? Everybody stop going through the roof once we win this title, though. We're going to lose players we probably didn't think we was going to lose once we win the championship. So I don't know. But yeah, he did help himself today. You ain't gonna lie. Didn't recognize Nick could guard that big. He locked down Yaxo when he was in. Okay, that is very important that you said that. The reason why I was so confident with this game and him in particular, Duke fans, I don't know if y'all gonna remember this or not, but in Countdown to Craziness, Nick and Minya guarded Cameron Boozer the whole time. They was on opposite teams. And I know a lot of people gonna be like, bruh, that's Countdown to Craziness. Like, no. That type of stuff matters. I watched that boy hold his own against the best player in college basketball in the post. It's not like Cam wasn't like posting him up. Like, go back and watch. So I'm pretty sure y'all can still find it on YouTube. He guarded Cam so well in Countdown to Craziness, and I took a mental note and I was like, bro, that him just knowing that he can guard Cameron Boozer gonna give him the utmost confidence against everybody else. Like, he can guard big. Nick is 6'9", like 215, 220. He's big. I don't think people realize. I think he looked just like a preppy little white boy with his haircut. Like, people don't realize how tough he is. Like, he like the epitome of like a real West Coast like hooper. Like, Nick probably bang. He probably got a set. I'm lying. I'm being funny. But like, no, his vibes is just like his vibes is tougher than people like realize than what he is. He don't look like he is as tough as what he is. But I made a mental note of how well he guarded Cameron Boozer and Countdown and Craziness. I knew for a fact that would help us at some point in time down the line. And here we go. You know what I mean? Here we go. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Whoo, Hill's gonna put belt again, boy. Go to sleep. Take a long nap. You don't even believe that. You don't even believe that. Do you think if Caleb plays how he's playing, he gets into the league? Caleb has the size and the defensive ability to attract GMs. The last thing that he needs to add, honestly, is better finishing around the rim, and the jumper is pretty good. The ability to show he can hit that midi coming off the screen. Catch and shoot will be fine. He'll be fine. Like, he'll get an opportunity for sure because of how big he is at the guard position and the way he defends. So, you know, he'll get an opportunity. You know what I mean? Hold on. I'm trying to read. I was hyped about Nick. I was too, man. I was really hyped about Nick all year, but people, we gotta remember that everybody don't have the same level of like, everybody matures and grows at a different pace. Like, everybody not gonna hit the ground running. We get so spoiled in seeing our freshman league ready from day one, and it's just like, he's a normal freshman, bro. Everybody's gonna grow differently. You know, it's taking him a little bit longer, and now that's cool. But a lot of Duke fans, like, that's not the norm here, and that's why a lot of Duke fans have been impatient with him. You know what I mean? Florida Gators going back to back. We'll see y'all in the Natty. Florida is good, man. I ain't gonna lie. Florida 100% gonna be there. Gabe Porter says, Herminia starts next year. Yeah, I can 100% see that. I can 100% see that. You know what I mean? Somebody said Illinois offense is insane. Illinois is good, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. They did. They lost today. Everybody was in the chat saying they lost to UCLA, it looked like, which is somewhat of a bad loss. UCLA got some talent, but and Illinois is 100% now. They done got Boswell back. They should have beat them. Whatever. Can't help y'all. We did what we were supposed to do. My boys won our game today. So, you know, it is what it is. Such is life. Such is life. Illinois lost. Now Michigan will win Big Ten. Yeah, Michigan was going to win anyway because Michigan got to play Illinois head-to-head. Illinois not going to beat them. I firmly, like, and I said that, like, I don't want to see Michigan. I 100% believe we will see Michigan again. I don't think nobody can beat that team but Duke. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm about to get off in a little bit anyway because I got to go to work. Oh, my gosh. It's my sister coming in. Yeah, I 100% believe can't nobody beat Michigan but us. You know, I could be wrong, but yeah, that team going to be hard to beat. So Michigan was going to win the Big Ten anyway. You know, it is what it is. Arizona can beat Michigan. I can see it. You're right. I can't even believe I said that. I believe Arizona could beat Michigan too. Yeah. Is my sister a Duke fan? You a Duke fan?
Yes.
She a Duke fan. Let's go.
My husband's a Duke fan.
Yeah, her husband is one too. Her husband is a Duke fanatic like me. You know what I mean? MSU can beat Michigan. MSU cannot beat Michigan. They played them again last game of the season too. They gonna smack MSU, bro. MSU is not good enough offensively to beat Michigan. They're not good enough offensively to beat Michigan. I don't believe it. I would like to see Michigan beat them. I mean, Michigan State beat them. I'm not. I hate Sparty. I ain't gonna never root for them. Duke, Sweet 16 exit. Okay. The way you spelled it, I'm assuming you're a Tar Heel fan. So y'all will lose in the first round then? Because if we losing in the Sweet 16, where y'all losing at? The hell? Gummo's the difference maker today. Absolutely was. He's been the difference maker all year. I don't know when the team banquet is, but John need to make sure he get the MVP of the team. I know Cam is Mr. Everything. He will be player of the year, but Patrick Gummo need the MVP when they had a team banquet at the end of the year. For sure, for sure. Yeah, UNC did beat us. They beat us, Braden. What you trying to say? What you think is going to happen again? You know it's 2 weeks, boy. Be on this live in 2 weeks, boy. I'm going to be here. Be on this live in 2 weeks. After the March 7th game, no. Don't run. They break your heart every year, Gator fan, brother. So what do the Gators do to you? Because y'all act like 2008 a long ass time ago just because you won a stole a championship last year that was really ours. Boy, Florida fans better shut up talking to me because y'all already got what's ours anyway. This smoke free for y'all too. I'm going to hold you. How you feel about the rematch against Michigan for the Natty? Brad, no mas. No mas. I don't want to see Michigan ever again, bro. I promise you. We can play them next year. Oh, yeah. John, okay, I was waiting on you. Great game. Both teams played pretty sloppy, rebound and kill Michigan. I bet you didn't think you was going to ever utter those words. Rebound and kill Michigan. Bet you ain't never think you was going to ever utter them words. You know what I'm saying? We needed them 2 losses to win the Natty. We really did. It just annoys me that the way we lost them. And to who one of them is 2. Well, how the hell could we lose to UNC, bro? Gosh, it irked me that. But we did need them losses. You're right. Michigan had no backcourt production and foul trouble in the front court, and it was a 1-possession game. Of course, they had no backcourt production because nobody ever has backcourt production against Duke's guards. I don't think you've watched enough Duke. What we did to Michigan's backcourt is what we've done to everybody's backcourt all year, with the exception of Darius Acuff, Christian Anderson. Everybody else's guards locked up. Everybody. This is what we do, bro. This is what we do. And I don't want to hear that foul trouble stuff. Cam Boozer had more fouls than Mara did. Well, Mara had 4 too. But Mara played his regular minutes, bro. Get out of here, man. Mara played 22 minutes a night. He played 22 on the dot today. That foul trouble didn't do nothing. And he's soft. Like, he's soft, bro. Get out of here, bro. UNC for life. Yeah, fly your flag. I feel you. Be up here. Everybody be up here March 7th, because I'm going to be here. Win, lose, or draw. I was up here after we lost at the buzzer, and shout out to Seth Trimble for not knowing how to make a shot ever since that game. He sold his soul to make that shot. 100%. 100%. Evans was stressing me out. Nah, Evans was fine. He was fine. I can see why you say he was stressing you out, though. Damn, I really do gotta go to work. It's just crazy. I said I wasn't gonna go tonight after we won. I was like, I'm gonna quit. We beat Michigan. I ain't even going to work. I'm going though. Got bills and kids, boy. I got bills and kids. I ain't rich yet. I'm on the way though. Being at the game was phenomenal. Oh, that's dope. I wish I could have been there, bro. Shout out to Danny. Yeah, I wish I could have been there. That was a dope game. I don't know how Duke lost to Texas Tech. I do. Free throws. If we just shoot like a competent free throw shooting team, we win that game. You know what I mean? We win that game. Go Blue. See you on Monday in April. I hope not, but if we do, we can beat Michigan. And not that Michigan can't beat Duke. You know what I mean? But I'm confident we can beat Michigan. So, you know, those are the 2 best teams in college basketball, and I don't even really think. Well, yeah, it is close because Arizona's pretty good too. I don't want to disrespect them. But it's Duke and Michigan at the top of college basketball. Why doesn't Caden Boozer start? He plays starter minutes. He don't need to start. Caleb is fine. Like tonight, for example, I'm gonna do this real quick, and then I'm about to hop off because I do gotta go to work. But Caden tonight was. Let me go back to the box score. I'm fine with what Caleb does. You know what I mean? Caden played 17 minutes a night. Caleb played 27, so it was a little bit more lopsided for Caleb. But Caleb played. You seen all the chat. Caleb played amazing today. 12 points, 4 boards, 4 dimes, 1 turnover. Hit both his free throws. Double tap the screen for Caleb Foster hitting both his free throws, y'all. Let's go. Bro hit both his free throws tonight. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right, yeah. Hold on, somebody said that. You're a great creator, great content, good insight. Appreciate that, man. Love y'all, man. Appreciate the love you give me, man. You know, thank God for this. Thank God for him putting me on this platform. Seriously, God's been like 360 in my life, bro. Ever since like November, like for real, for real. So shout out to him on that. Thoughts on UVA versus Duke? I'm gonna close on that. It's gonna be I'm glad that Virginia keep pulling these games out because that make the race down the stretch a little bit more interesting. But Virginia offers some problems to Duke because Virginia has the size that a lot of ACC teams don't have. So it should be a good matchup. I think like from a size standpoint, they match up decently, not all the way well, but decently. Duke won't tower over them, and they're a disciplined team. But you know, Duke should handle this game pretty easily. You know, but we'll see. That game is next week. That game is in a week, so we'll see what's up with that. Love you, man. I'm gonna get off. I gotta get ready to go to work. Appreciate everybody. I'm gonna be on live directly after the game. I won't be doing crazy cast after the Notre Dame game. Because I don't believe it'll be an episode. So I'll be on live directly after the Notre Dame game. I don't even know what time that whole is. What time is the Notre Dame game? You know it's on Tuesday. Hold up. Do we got a time? Oh yeah, 7. So I'll be on live around like 9. As soon as the game in. You know what I mean? But love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for the gifts. Appreciate for the engagement. Appreciate everything y'all do, man. Let's go, Duke. Catch y'all next time, yo.